During quarantine, my 4-year-old and I played a lot of hide and seek. Well, hide and seek with a few extra rules. 1. I'm the only one that hides, he doesn't want to. 2. I have to call out "Yoo-hoo" every few minutes, otherwise he'd never find me. And 3. When he gets close, I pop a hand or foot out of my hiding spot. And he shrieks, "I see your feet, ahahaha." 4-year-olds are really stupid, okay? And I didn't exactly have the money to buy him a ton of toys. We just moved into this house a few weeks ago. The rent took up nearly my entire paycheck. I got all the furniture from Free Cycle, we ate beans and rice often, and I was still driving around a 20-year-old car. Hide again, Benjamin said, tugging my hand. Hide again. But it's almost bedtime. Please? Okay. But only one game, okay? Go count in the kitchen. He ran around the corner as fast as he could. 1, 2. I ran through the living room and then I saw it. The hall closet. Perfect. I opened the door and ducked inside. It was a tight fit. All those scratchy, furry old coats pressing against me. But it was worth it. Because the better the hiding spot, the more time I got to myself. I pulled out my phone and started browsing Reddit. Soon his muffled footsteps sounded around the dining room. I waited a minute. When he didn't seem to be coming my way, I cracked the door. "Yoo-hoo." I called out. Footsteps grew louder. I heard his muffled giggles as he walked towards me. And then he started going up the stairs. What an idiot. I cracked the door open a little further, just in time to see his little feet disappear from the landing. Then I shrugged. More time for me. I sat back down in the closet and pulled out the phone. "Mommy," I heard him giggle from upstairs. "Mommy, where are you?" I stopped. Every muscle in my body froze. But I heard it, clear as day. A soft, clear voice calling from upstairs. But Benjamin and I were home alone. Oh God, someone's in the house and Benjamin. I burst out of the closet. "Benjamin? Where are you?" I heard Benjamin's footsteps running above me. His giggles, trailing down to me. I couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. "Benjamin." I finally screamed. More giggles. And then Benjamin's voice. "I see your feet." No. I catapulted up the steps, screaming for him. I burst into his bedroom. But he wasn't there. Just his empty rocket bed, comforter rumpled, embroidered stars staring back at me. I ran back into the hallway, spinning around. "Benjamin." But I didn't hear any footsteps. Any giggling. The house was dead silent now, and I could hear a pin drop. I ran into the guest bedroom. It was empty. I ran over to the closet. Threw it open, looked up and down. Nothing. Stumbling back out in the hallway, I crossed back towards my bedroom. The only bedroom left. I ran inside and flicked on the light. Empty. The pile of dirty laundry on the chair, untouched. The wardrobe, hanging open, my clothes inside. The pillows piled up on each other in a heap. Heart dropping, I ran around the other side of the bed. Also empty. I crouched to look under the bed. Empty. "Mommy?" Relief flooded me as I heard that voice. The door to the bathroom opened a crack, and one blue eye peered out at me, wide with fear. I ran over and grabbed him. Hugged him. And then I hoisted him up and started out of the bathroom. His eyes were still wide with fear. And they weren't focused on my face, but the spot just over my shoulder. I whipped around. It took me a moment to see it. But then I did. I stared at the wardrobe, frozen, my heart pounding in my ears. In the shadows, poking out from underneath the hems of my dresses and coats, were 2 feet. In moments like this, the brain doesn't really think. It's too slow. Instinct reigns. The smartest thing would have been to lock ourselves in the bathroom and climb out the window. But instead, I just ran for the hallway. As fast as I could. As I ran down the stairs, I heard the weighted footsteps, slow and methodical, resonating through the house. I could still hear them pounding into my brain as I ran to the neighbor and screamed for help. The police came. They searched the house. They didn't find anything, no signs of forced entry either. So they promised me they'd patrol my street for the next few days, but that was really all they could do. I decided to stay at a friend's house for a few weeks, until I felt safe again. But every time I closed my eyes, I could see them. Those 2 feet, that looked so off, somehow. Swollen, as if waterlogged. A bit too grayish in tone to belong to any normal person. Toenails blackened and split. And I think back to that wardrobe. How I'd gotten it for free. How the owner told me his mother had just died, and he was just trying to get rid of all her stuff as quickly as possible. And I wondered, how, exactly, did she die?